The Israelites camped on the edge of the Promised Land. A select few scouted its bounty.
Tell her that her lonesome nights are over. Sandman, I'm all alone. Don't have nobody to call my own. Please turn on your magic beam. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Sandman, I'm so alone. Don't have nobody to call my own. Please turn on your magic ring. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream.
What did they see? What did they see?
What did you see? What did you see?
Their beards are so manly. Yes, and their chest hair. It was like they had yak hide stapled to their torsos.
And those roundhouse kicks.
Wait, roundhouse kicks? You don't mean...
Yes, they were. Chuck Norris's.
Plural.
What is the meaning of this?
Your Elohim has brought us here to be slaughtered.
Explain yourself. Since you're speaking about Elohim, choose your words more carefully.
I am not going into that place. Not with those things guarding it.
Elohim defeated the Sand King without effort. He rained fire and pain on that entire nation. Do you really think these bearded Texas Rangers will be too much for him? You have followed Elohim for millions of footsteps through the snow, and now you choose not to go in?
The tribe of Ephraim has decided, shall not go into the sacred land.
But Elohim will go with us. This battle's already over.
The tribe of Judah will not go.
None of us will go.
I saw one of them cutting down trees with roundhouse kicks.
Was his beard like the wool of 1,000 red sheep?
Elohim has granted our wishes again.
Our wishes?
You no longer wish to enter a sacred land, and you shall not.
What? What kind of selfish, petty god
Would give you exactly what you asked for?
So then what are we supposed to do now? And what about our children?
Yeah.
Elohim has not forgotten them. They will enter the sacred land. We will not. We are to return to the wilderness for 40 years. When our bodies sleep beneath the earth, Shua will lead them into the sacred land. Kale will follow as well. I hope you like sand.
Wow, great story, Grandpa. Instead of the 5-day-long version, couldn't you just summed it up with life stinks and then you die?
Oh, you're so adorable when you say dumb things. Story's not over, Pumpkin.
Sand and snow.
Stop complaining.
It gets everywhere.
Shut it, you little emo.
Why didn't we at least try to take the sacred land?
Because the bearded one would have killed us, genius.
Well, I'd rather die than go back to the desert.
He's right.
What?
Look, Elohim was with us. We should have taken up arms and fought.
What about the Chuck Norris?
I believe the plural is Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norrin, maybe?
What
Maybe, I
about
don't know.
them? So what, we may have all been killed. Wouldn't it have been better to take our chances with the Chuck Norrises than to wander around in this scorching desert for the rest of our lives? I don't know about you, but I would rather face 1,000 Chuck Norrises than to eat one more bowl of that fluff that falls from the sky. I would rather die than live in this desert again.
It's been 10 long weeks since we left that land. It's been 10 long weeks on the sand. And I will make my stand. I will march forward as planned, because a life in the desert's just too bland. We will march right into that sacred land and take it right out of Chuck Norris' hand. We can fight, we can win, even if we get our heads kicked in. We won't live in the desert again. And we will forge ahead to victory. We will strike out on our own. Grab your sword, grab your hammer sword, and fight to make this land your home. 'Cause death beats desert any day. Yes, death beats desert any day.
None shall pass.
You can't stop us, old man. We will go to the...
You shall not pass!
Dude, so nerdy.
We will not live in the wilderness anymore. Elohim knew we could do it, and we should have believed him. Now we will go in
Be
and...
slaughtered if you attempt to conquer this land without him.
It was Elohim that would have made it possible. If you choose to go forward now, his protection will not go with you.
It's not enough to hate the heat, but it should have been enough to trust Elohim.
You tricked me again? They got all keyed up for nothing. Again I say, thanks for the great story, Grandpa.